morning everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a Sunday day in the life vlog. I'm very excited about this vlog because I feel like I'm finally finding a routine and balance and like my new life, I guess. And yeah, Sundays are when I plan my whole week and I really set myself up for success for the week to come. So I thought I would vlog it because I think I've sort of got it down pat and I have a nice day planned. And yeah, I just thought I'd vlog because I miss just doing these kind of vlogs, and I know you guys enjoy these, and there's some of you it's your favorite kind of video to watch. So I had brekkie this morning when I woke up, and usually I'm about to go to the gym. As you can tell, I'm wearing my active wear, but usually if I go to the gym in the morning, which is I'm trying to most mornings, it sometimes is late in the morning because I'm still fixing up my sleep schedule. Last week I went to sleep at 1 AM like way too many nights in a row, so slowly going to bed a little bit earlier, getting up like an hour or two earlier in the morning as well. But anyway, I go to the gym in the morning, so what I like to have before I go is a coffee and a piece of peanut butter toast, and we didn't have milk or bread this morning so I had to have my coffee with water, which is fine because it's like an instant coffee with the milk solids in it, but I still prefer milk. And then I decided to make myself scrambled eggs in the microwave, which I've never done before, and it kind of turned out good. I don't like how eggy scrambled eggs taste. Like I much prefer poached or like fried even, because they're a bit lighter. I don't know, I just feel scrambled eggs are really gluggy and I don't like them as much. But I ate it because I really wanted to eat something before my session, because I'm going to do HIIT and I hate the feeling of being lightheaded and dizzy, which I always get if I don't eat before I train. So yeah, usually I have one piece of peanut butter toast though, and then or after when I come home, like usually straight after or closer to lunchtime, because I'm going to the gym so late, I'll have like protein oats as like my protein afterwards. But anyway, it is now 10:15, which is way later than I was intending, but it's okay. I listened to my body and I slept. I woke up at like 7 something, but I went back to sleep for a little bit just because I needed it. But now I'm ready. I'll show you what I'm wearing. I just made my bed. My room's clean for the first time in a while. I mean, that corner's always a little bit hay going, but I'm wearing a Lorna Jane sports bra. This one I bought at Christmas time, so I don't know if they still have it. And then these are the Zepp level shorts by Chloe Zepp, and my little Nike socks. I'm going to put my white shoes on that really need to be washed. I'm going to wash them when I get back. But yeah, my sessions, I like to like enjoy my time and take my time, so I usually take like an hour and a half all up at the gym, which is why I really need to be going earlier, because I'll literally get back at lunchtime. But that's okay. Each day I go to sleep a little bit earlier, wake up a little bit earlier, and we'll finally get to getting there about 7 or 8, which will be perfect. So I'm gonna go. I'll film as much as I can. I'm not sure how busy it will be at this time on a Sunday. It's also rainy, so maybe it won't be too busy, but if not, either way, I'll put the workout in the description.
These skies have a different light, why noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay. This time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay. Caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never.
Okie dokie everyone, I'm done at the gym. I already showed you how many calories and how long it was and everything. I actually really enjoyed it. It's the first time I've done my own like functional like circuit sort of thing at that new gym. And I really enjoyed it. It was great. I loved like going on a Sunday in the middle of the morning because I had like the whole little functional floor to myself and I didn't feel too embarrassed about filming, but some of those angles are not that flash, so I'm sorry about that. I'll keep figuring out what's the best and learn where to put my camera and stuff. But yeah, it was really good. I feel great. And now I'm in the Woolies car park because my mum usually does the groceries on a Sunday morning, but she had to do other things this morning, and I'm just hungry and I wanted protein oats and another coffee which involves milk. So yeah, I'm at Woolies just to get my own stuff myself because I'm starving. Not a good idea to go grocery shopping while you're hungry, but here I am. I might even get myself, like, support my favorite little cafe and just get myself a coffee and like a brekkie bagel from the cafe instead of Woolies. But I want to meal prep tomorrow, so I do want to get a couple of things myself anyway, so that's why I'm here. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm sorry it's so backlit at my desk. I'm sitting at my desk in my room in the corner and the window's behind me. But anyway, I completely forgot to show you what I got at the shops, like at Woolies, but it doesn't really matter because most of it was for meal prep, and I'm actually going to do a video of like me cooking it all tomorrow, so that will probably be up after this one. Sorry, I'm like very out of breath. But yeah, this is what my oats look like all mixed together. So delicious. I had to add more protein because I don't like them as runny as like what they first turned out like, but now it's perfect. I made myself another little Aldi instant coffee because I'm obsessed. And I'm just going to quickly do some emails while I eat this, and then I'll go through and I'll reflect on my goals from last week, set some new ones and do my planning and stuff. But I just have some things kind of like left over from this week, I guess, like emails and some things like that. But yeah, it's my late lunch. It's like almost, yeah, it's like after 1 o'clock now. Okie dokie everyone, the lighting's actually got better here, which is really good because I'm gonna do my weekly goals and planning, and I'm very excited about it. So I'll get out my little I wouldn't call this a vision board. I don't know what I'm gonna call this board, but my board reference previous goal setting, reviewing, realigning video. So firstly, I need to check off my outcomes from last week and see if I did them or not. I'm sorry you can't really see what I'm doing. That's better. Now you can't see my head. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, I created a daily posting strategy for my business account. I've done that. Planned YouTube content for the next month. Actually, I've done that now. Listened to 3 podcasts for business or PG. I'm pretty sure I listened to 4 or 5, so I already ticked that. Applied for 10 jobs. I think I'll check how many I applied for. It was way more than 10. And I have finalized 2 more products for my business. I actually haven't done that last one, and that was just poor planning and time blocking on my part, which is sort of what I want to explain and I guess like show you guys how you get from my big like, you can't see what I'm pointing at, but my big end of year goals that are huge, achievable though, to this, to day-to-day life, to making sure every Sunday I can say I've done all that, which will lead me to the end game at the end of the year. So basically, yeah, I was successful with all of those because I made sure I was checking this list. Obviously have the board somewhere really visual that you can see every single day, multiple times a day. So whenever I do my daily to-do list, which is this one here, I make sure it includes either something from each one, or maybe I do one whole weekly thing in one day, or, you know, I just make sure that I'm sort of working towards it so that I don't get to Friday and I'm like, oh my god, I need to do all of my weekly goals today, you know what I mean? So yeah, I pretty much did that with all of those except for the gift stop. I honestly just didn't plan and give myself the best chance at working really hard on my business in that aspect. I did some other things, the more creative side of it, but I wasn't really mentally in it this week, if I'm being honest, and there's like a few reasons behind that. But yeah, I was more sort of in the creative side. I did lots of planning for YouTube, and I'm getting really into filming and photos and TikToks and that kind of thing. So I think it was more, I wasn't really in the right headspace. A lot of days I didn't really feel that productive, and I didn't plan time to work on that specifically. I didn't give myself the right time and the right environment and the right space, all of those kinds of things. So this is like my personal reflection, and I just like happen to be telling you guys this Sunday. But yeah, every Sunday if there's something I don't do, I always reflect on why, how I can make sure I achieve it next time. And yeah, that's just, that comes natural to me now. But I realized that, yeah, that's all stuff I learnt from working at PLC, which was amazing. And I, yeah, owe so much to that organisation and to Matt and to everyone that mentored me, and to Dill and all those people I met at PLC. But anyway, I also had my I'm grateful for. So last week I was grateful for Dill, the gym, yoga classes, YouTube, and living in a major city. Super random things, but I always like to make sure my grateful each week are things that are like related to what I'm doing, because they often mean more and they have more significance if they're to do with things that are coming up a lot in my life. For example, Dill was helping me a lot with my business and stuff like that. I started at a new gym and I was loving it. I was loving yoga classes. I was really grateful. Like, I just thought about things like that. Like, I realized, like, imagine me doing everything I'm trying to do, but like in a country town. I just realized like how much privilege comes with living in a major city and how much opportunity. So that's amazing. But anyway, I'm going to rub it all off now, because these rubbers on the end of the pens are so shitty. I'm going to get a tissue. So I don't have a set criteria or quota of how many weekly outcomes I set myself. Usually around the 5, anywhere between 5 and 10 is a good marker. No less than 5, because, you know, just ticking one off each day, each weekday is definitely extremely achievable. And I obviously want to be pushing myself because I know I have the potential. So I've wiped all that off and just left these 2 lines. So the top one says this week I have ... which have, because past tense, if you talk about things in past tense, it makes them easier to achieve because you feel like you've already achieved them, if that makes sense. Another thing I learned from PLC. And then I am grateful for ... down the bottom. So I'd also like to say, so, oh, you know what I'd call this? My manifestation board. So basically me over here. You guys should just jump on and watch my last video about realigning and reviewing goals, because I explain what's on this board. But basically, this piece of paper says I am manifesting this year ... and it has all of these things that I want to manifest this year, and then my ideal week looks like, and then some photos that are related to my goals. And basically, manifestation, I just believe, like, well, I don't believe, it's true, it's facts, that you need to be on the same vibration as the goals that you're pursuing, and gratitude is it's the best way to get yourself on a higher vibration. I'll show you the book I'm reading at the moment. I actually started this book at the start of the year, but I never finished it. Just, I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. I think it's because when I got to the place where I was umming and ahhing about being a part of PLC and what my next step was going to be, and do I start a business, do I work in, I don't know what industry, like when I was very unsure, I stopped reading this because I was at a point where I didn't know what I wanted to manifest, and I just knew that it wouldn't be very beneficial for me to keep going on that path at that point, so I stopped. But I picked it back up last night and I'm already learning so much, and it's so helpful when setting goals. So that's a book. It's called Make It Happen by Georgina Levin. It's amazing. Anyway, this week, what am I doing this week? So I look at what am I manifesting this year? I'm manifesting to move out of home. That's literally going to be in the next month, so stay tuned. Maybe not the next month, but yeah. Well, it's the end of June now, so yeah, roughly. Anyway, a Melbourne trip for 2 tattoos. Not sure about that one right now, just because obviously I wasn't expecting to be moving out so soon, even though that was a goal. I thought I'd sort of like, you know, save for both, but that's still very achievable. A Sydney trip, being able to send PR packages out from the gift shop. I also want to add to that, well, mentally I've added to it, to have a launch event and then have 5,000 followers on the gift shop Instagram and $1,000 income per week. So you can already tell from my goals I told you last week. For example, one of them was to have a Instagram posting strategy for the gift shop, my business. Obviously that's directly linked to gaining followers, engagement, followers increase, etc. So that's a really good example. I realize I've been talking for 8 minutes now, so I'm gonna hurry up, write my goals, and then I'll come back and show you what they are. Okie dokie everyone, I just had on some good, excuse me, some good tunes and some good vibes with my candle. It smells so good. That's a Glasshouse one, and it is the scent, Rendezvous. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that word, but whatever. Okay, new goals for the week. This week I have posted on the gift shop feed and story every day. After this week that will just become a habit and it won't be a goal every week, like once I've gotten in the pattern. But I just need to set that as a goal for myself this week to make sure I get the ball rolling, if that makes sense. I've posted on TikTok every day. That doesn't say on. Why does that say I? Honestly, this is why you need to proofread things. Posted, oh, it's so hard to write. Oh, there we go. On TikTok. Oh my god, what is wrong with my voice? Posted on TikTok every day. Got a part-time or full-time job. That is because, 1, I'm moving out super soon. 2, my accountability / future roommate is Dylan, and I told him I would have a job by this Friday. And I also have a job interview tomorrow, which is super exciting. So when you're watching this vlog, hopefully I've gotten a job because I have a job interview tomorrow. So yeah, that one, it's happening no matter what job. Well, it does matter what job, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna get a part-time or full-time job this week. Okay, moving on. That's part manifestation, and well, it's actually all manifestation. But yeah, so far I've already manifested this interview, so I believe so strongly. But I'm also okay if it doesn't happen, because everything happens for you for a reason. Anyway, moving on. That's enough of my hoodly doodly. I've completed the gift shop website. I changed the outcome from a product-based thing to an online sort of thing to get moving, because I definitely need to finalize more products, but finalizing more products means like making wholesale orders, which was obviously quite expensive, and obviously to help me with my goal of moving out, I need to keep all those funds for like a bond and stuff like that. So I'm going to do things that don't cost money for my business at the moment to keep it moving forward. I've filmed, edited / scheduled 3 YouTube videos. I'm going to start scheduling my business vlogs, like business behind the scenes, and also I have this vlog to edit this week and schedule and go up, and then I will be filming at least 2 others this week. So yeah, that one. I've taken 5 Instagram photos, usually on a Monday, which is tomorrow for me. I have a content day with my bestie Nat, but the last 2 Mondays, like last one and tomorrow, we both had to like cancel or reschedule or not do it because we've had things on. Obviously mine's a job interview tomorrow, so I just need to make sure, because I've literally completely run out of Instagram photos, so I need to make sure that happens so I don't fall behind. Then exercise every day, just because it makes me feel good. I know, whoa, I'm out of breath. Because exercise makes me feel good, and I know if I exercise, these goals will be easier to achieve because I feel good and I've exercised. Very simple. Also, that doesn't mean high intensity stuff, by the way, because it's not actually good for you to go hard in the gym 7 days a week. It'll either include my weight training, my HIIT circuits, yoga class, or a walk. Anyway, moving on. This week I'm grateful for creativity, my independence, exercise / health, because that's one of my goals. Hairdressers and beauty, because I'm getting my hair done this week, and fake tanning, and I feel super pretty when I do that. And job opportunities, obviously a biggie that I need to be grateful for. Okay, you probably think we're done, but we're not. I've been talking for so long. I hope this doesn't become a long video, but anyway. Anywho, after I do that, then we head over to Google Calendar. This is an example of the week just gone. The light from my room looks like a moon. Anyway, this is an example of my week just gone. Obviously some days I didn't even plan. I can't even remember what I did on Tuesday and why I didn't put anything in. Same as Saturday, but anyway, that's what my week usually looks like, because purple is color coded for exercise, pink is like normal life things like cleaning, shopping, stuff like that. Yellow is social media, creativity, etc., like posting content, and then blue is the gift stop, which is a perfect example as to why I didn't achieve my business goal last week, because there's only one little square of blue. Anyway, moving forward, so far this is all I've got in for next week. So I've got my job interview tomorrow. I'm gonna, because I'll obviously be really nicely done and I'll have my hair and makeup and everything done, I'm gonna do some filming afterwards. Got my hair appointment on Wednesday, and then I want to film a haul the next day as well, because I've already got my package from Princess Polly. But yeah, that's it. So what I do now is based off, whoa, you just saw all that mess, apologies. Based off these goals here, I basically just slot them into my week as best they can. I also, what I do first usually is I'll go into my app for the gym, like the gym that I do classes at, and I'll put in what classes I want to go to, because obviously they're at set times, and then the other days I'll pick a time that I want to go train or walk or whatever, and I'll put that in first, and then I'll go in and put my other stuff. But yeah, that's how I do it. We interrupt this goal setting segment because I just remembered I wanted to wash my filthy white shoes for a new week, so let's go do that. Okay, so I just put my shoes in the wash and we're back to it. I filled out all the purple, which is all my exercise. Some of it might change, like I might just feel like going for a walk if I'm super sore or something like that, which is totally fine, but this is like the ideal structure, and I've like obviously timed it with everything else that I have going on. And then I've started to work out like when I'm doing content and creative stuff around like appointments and things I already have. And I also remembered something else I wanted to include this week. So I have a lot of planners and journals, as you've already seen, but I have a little book called The Habit Tracker, and it's by one of my bestie gals on Instagram, Beck Stewart, and I bought it ages ago and I used it, the last month I used it was February. Go me. So pretty much since isolation I haven't used it, but I'm going to head to, what month are we? July. Oh perfect, starting a new month and everything. I love that. So basically each page is a month's worth, and it's a habit tracker. So down here in the bigger columns you write the habit that you want to track, then in the top little tiny ones you write like MTW for the days of the week, and there's like 30 little columns across here, and then you either tick or highlight or do whatever you want to do on whatever days the habit is that you want to complete. So what I'm going to do is, the kind of things I want to track are things that I want to get really disciplined with and really make sure I'm doing them every single day, because they're really important. So one of them will be exercise, because my goal for next week is exercise every day, and I want to actually separate it, and I want to write like weight training as one of them and yoga as another, because I think it's really important to have a equal or almost equal balance of those two, so you're not like putting your body under stress all the time, and you've also got like the recovery and stuff like that. So that's one. And then what else was I saying? Oh yeah, so for example, I want to post a TikTok every day, so there'll be a daily thing I'll tick off at the end of the day. I want to post on Instagram every day. I want to post on my business page every day. I want to post on my business story every day. All those little tiny things that really add up if you do them every day. Obviously that's what a habit is, so that's what I'm going to use this for. So it's not particularly like, I'm not going to put in my Google Calendar, put like a 5-minute window of like post on Instagram, like, you know what I mean? I'm not that. The time blocking is more for big things and like a structure of my day and my week, but that's what this will come in handy for. So I'm going to write it down. Of course I'm going to color code it, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. So this is what I've got for this week. Obviously I color coded it the same colors as what I use in my Google Calendar. But yeah, oh, I forgot to write the days of the week. But the first is a Wednesday, I know. So I'll just go WTF lol and go across for the whole month. But basically, I was going to say, yeah, I know Beck actually highlights each box. Say if it's a task, like say for example I did weights every first day and yoga every second day, and I knew that and I did that without fail and that's what I wanted to do, I would like highlight every second box here, which is the required day it needs to be done. That's what Beck does, and then she goes over the highlighted box and ticks it if she did it. But I'm going to do it the opposite way because I don't really have set days. Like I know for these things that's every day, that'll be either or, that's every day. So what I'll go in and do is just use the color highlighter that's for it and highlight the box when I've done it. Or I might just tick it, I don't really know yet, it doesn't bother me. But yeah, now what I'm going to do is just finish, what is that? That always comes up. I'm just going to finish filling this out in a bit more detail, and obviously there's heaps of gaps, so like fill out when I'm going to work my business and all that kind of stuff. So for now that is pretty much it planning wise. I know this is probably like a 10 or 15 minute segment just on that, but it's 5 o'clock now, so at 5:30 like I said I'm gonna have hot chippies for dinner with my girls, and after that I'm gonna come home and watch The Voice. I might, if I get home at that time, I probably will, and then I'll need to have a bath and scrub my tan off and fake tan again for the new week. So, oh, and wash my hair. Oh, so greasy. So yeah, I'll probably just film a couple of clips of the rest of my night, and then I'll chat to you guys after. The race is on to get the best chips for your chip buddy. Oh, ah! I'm like loading up.
Really chickeny salties.
Me too.
And the crispies.
Hey guys, so it's midnight and I've just been watching TikTok videos in bed, and fixing my sleep schedule is going really well. Thank you for asking. Anyway, I'm honestly completely forgot I was vlogging as soon as I hopped out of the shower. Like it just escaped me. I just forgot and just started winding down for the night. Well, obviously I was watching TikToks, wow. Anyway, I wanted to tell you 2 things. I washed my hair with my purple Fanola, which is amazing. I scrubbed my body with my new whipped Frank body scrub. It was so good. It's in like a white squeezy packet with like a screw top lid that you squeeze it out of. It was so good. My skin felt so soft. But then I put my Loving Tan Express foam on in dark, and I'm going to sleep in that just because I didn't want to stay up for 2 hours while it was on. It's probably been 2 hours to be honest, but anyway, I'm going to go to sleep. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely loved taking you guys around for my day. I really enjoyed my day. This is like my ideal Sunday, to be honest. I had a great day. I had a great time catching up with my friends Chloe and Nat. We were there for ages, and then she got home at like 8:30 or 8:45 or something like that. So yeah, that was great. I didn't end up watching The Voice, but that's okay. And yeah, I have my job interview tomorrow, which is super exciting, and I'm getting a little bit nervous, but I'm excited. So yeah, that's it for this video. Please let me know your thoughts and anything else you would like to see. If you'd like to see me just recreate this video again next Sunday, let me know and I can do that. Whatever you desire. Anyway, I hope you have a fabulous day or night. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.